Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque. Today is a huge day for two very different reasons. We're going to have a league match up against 19th place Montpellier. If we win that, we are almost certainly guaranteed to be staying in the division. And then the main event later on in the Coupe de la Ligue final, we have the chance of qualifying for Europe and picking up a trophy. If we do that, that's going to be a bigger achievement than staying up, I think. In between episodes, we have played just the one match, and we somehow managed to win. I say somehow, we were the much better team against Rennes. It was a 2-0 victory. Alan Varel and Marcelo Acuna with another wonderful free kick, giving us a valuable 3 points against the mid-table side. That does mean the league table looks like this. We have moved up in the table because of our superior goal difference. Somehow our goal difference is still massively, or not massively, is still in the positives, considering we've been down this end of the table for half the season, I'd say now. There is 13 points between us and Strasbourg. If we are going to be going down, we need to we basically need to lose every game, and I think Strasbourg need to win every game. So one more victory, I think, should guarantee it. Hopefully against Montpellier, we will get that, because the final 5 or 6 games of the season I don't think are going to be particularly easy, because we've got teams like your Monacos and whatnot. Match number 1 of the episode, up against Patrick Vieira's Montpellier, a team who are in trouble. We're not in particularly great form. We've got 2 victories, but we've got 2 victories against teams that, well, Stade Rennes are not a terrible team. But yeah, the 3 defeats in the middle are kind of worrying. Hopefully we can pick up the 3 points against Montpellier. And like I said earlier, that should in theory guarantee us Ligue 1 football for another season. The starting lineup we are going to go for then. In goal is going to be Daniel Gerrits, João Ferreira, Boris Rodrigue Ella and Brendan Collignon are going to be the back 4. Pokravac is on the bench because I really don't want to use him. He needs a rest. He will be playing against PSG in the Coupe de la Ligue final. I don't really want to have to use him in this match if I can help it. Ismail Sarr is going to be the halfback because there's a suspension to Hassan Kamara. It's only 1 match, I believe, so he'll be back in time for the Coupe de la Ligue final as well. Big Gids and Simon Bogle will be the 2 central midfielders, Pinto and Varel on the wings, and Marcelo Acuna is going to be the striker once again because he's played twice and scored twice. Admittedly, both of them were free kicks. Montpellier, despite the fact they're down the wrong end of the table, going rather attacking with the 4 attacking players. Chancel Mbemba's there. Dedrick Boyata playing as a defence midfielder. He's 35 and playing as a defence midfielder. This might be part of your problems. I've also just seen that Marcelo Acuna, our striker, has a soul patch. The year is 2026, I believe. Maybe they're coming back in fashion, who knows. If you ask me right now what I would rather win, would it be this match or the PSG game? It would definitely be the PSG game. Although, if we lose this match, I'm not going to be particularly happy. This is a game where we should be picking up 3 points. Putting us on to 39 points should guarantee us safety. First highlight of the game has taken until the 27th minute to get here. Ferreira forward to the Portuguese. Pinto runs forward, keeps going with the ball, stops, pauses, plays it to Acuna, takes a touch, and he side foots it wide. You should have at least got it on target, mate. 5 minutes left to play of the first half, and that Acuna effort is the only highlight. Big Gids with a corner. Pinto is there. We are 1-0 up. Is that counted? We're going to VAR. I thought we were going to go to VAR. So what's happened here? Is it going to be a goal? Big Gids, headers. There was no foul there. Literally no foul happened. So why has that gone to VAR? It counted. It looked like it counted. Perfect. I'm okay with that. We're 1-0 up at half-time. I would like another goal. I'm not going to lie, I would like another goal. Maybe 2. Let's win 3-0. No changes at half-time. Acuna's not doing the best at the moment. He's on a 6.5. Well, it's just popped up to a 6.7. He'll be fine. On the hour mark, still nothing happening in the second half. We're having a lot of the ball and a lot of shots, but no highlights. We're going to do a change. It's going to be Marcelo Acuna off. We're going to do Levan Gvimradze. He needs to score a goal. He scored 1 goal in 15 games this season. That is not good enough for a player who's getting paid, if I'm perfectly honest, about 3 times as much as he should. Final 10 minutes, the second half, nothing has happened at all. Let's demand more. Let's try and get maybe a highlight before the full-time whistle goes. If it doesn't, if we end up winning 1-0, I'll be very happy with that. We've got the final highlight of the game then. 30 seconds left to play. Simon Bogle nips the ball away. Ismail Sarr just stands still, does a weird little flick pass to Rodriguez. Sarr, smash it clear. I'm worried that you're just standing in your own penalty area. Alan Varel with the ball, plays it all the way across to Pinto. We've got 10 seconds left to play, so nothing is likely to come from this. Danny Garcia gets the ball for Montpellier. Come on, referee, the whistle goes. It is a 1-0 victory. Not the most exciting game of football, but 3 points means we are basically guaranteed Ligue 1 football next season, and that is ridiculous. Strasbourg got smashed 6-0 by PSG, which means Strasbourg are now, what is that? That is 16 points. There is a 16-point gap. I know I keep mentioning the fact that we're not safe. I think we're safe now, aren't we? I think Cannes and Dijon are going to be the buffer in between us anyway, even if we do start losing. They're obviously going to drop points as well as time goes on. So I think so far this episode has been pretty successful because we've almost certainly, mathematically not certain, but almost certainly guaranteed Ligue 1 football next year. Now, let's try and win the Coupe de la Ligue. There is a small chance that we could get ourselves a trophy in the Coupe de la Ligue. Also, in the process, qualifying for the Europa League as well. That would be a ridiculous achievement. Against PSG, we have managed to pick up a solitary point against them across 3 games. We played them once a very long time ago in, I want to say, the Coupe de France, where we got smashed about 6-0. Played them recently in the league, lost 4-0. And we drew 0-0 with them early on in the season. I've noticed PSG throughout this season have been kind of playing a rotated side for the Coupe de la Ligue. I'm hoping they do the same because I don't want to be going up against players like Mbappe. Although he's out with a groin strain, I don't want to be going up against their first team. We're not messing around here with this starting lineup. We are going as full strength as we possibly can. So Gerrits in goal, Ferreira, Boris, Pokrovac and Collignon as the back four. Hassan Kamara returns to the starting 11 following his suspension. Bogle and Waha in the middle, Pinto, Varel and Marcelo Acuna as the front 3. Acuna, I'm hoping, can do the job. On the bench we do have David Silva? It's not David Silva, it's Dylan Silva, Eduardo Luiz, Lujbisa Kojic, Levan Gvimradze, Rodriguez, Ismail Sarr and Zvomir Zubak. Today could be the day that someone out there makes themselves a legend. I'm looking at you, big kids, because you're already a legend in my eyes. Well, my hopes of PSG playing a slightly weakened side, I think, have gone out the window because Neymar and Pellegrini are playing. So, yeah, they're going full strength. They really do want to win this trophy. Also, I don't know whether this is just a rule. We're away. We're playing at PSG's ground, the Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani Arena, who I think is the owner of PSG or something like that. Anyway, this is an away game. So, last time we played them away, we lost 4-0. Oh, it's a big day. It's a real big day. I don't know what the capacity of the stadium is, but there is a hell of a lot of people here. Regardless of what happens, we will be picking up over £2 million in prize money. If we win, that is the bigger deal. We get Europa League football, and ultimately, that's probably bigger than winning the trophy itself. 18 minutes in, Acuna to Collignon. Plays it across to Kamara. Alan Varel holds up the play. Where is he going to go? Back to Kamara. First highlight is starting with us with the ball. Pokrovac plays it forward, doesn't find any one of our players, but Collignon gets it to Varel. Cuts inside to Bogle, across to Kamara. He's got some space, plays it forward to Pinto. Where is Pinto going to go? He's lost the ball, and now the counter-attack is on. Pellegrini is running down the right-hand side. So many PSG players getting into the box. The ball comes in. What a save that is from Daniel Gerrits. He was offside for the second effort. We are still in front. That is a spectacular save from the young Belgian, who, by the way, is touted as the next Thibaut Courtois, which is quite good. 23 minutes now on the clock. Varel with the ball for us. Bogle. We seem to get a lot of the ball and then just give the ball away, and then a counter-attack gets us. Pinto runs forward with the ball. Across to Acuna, goes for goal, and it is just over the bar. I'm quite nervous. I'm actually quite nervous. This is probably bigger than getting promoted to the league, isn't it? And I don't know why, it really shouldn't be. Sergei with the ball, what a tackle that is, but Hatton gets it. Now Waha intercepts, Acuna plays a terrible pass. Hassan through to Pellegrini, he's going to score. It is 1-0 to PSG. Hold on. We're going to VAR. I'm not happy, clearly. So what has happened? I think the goal has counted. I don't know what they were claiming was going wrong here, because I didn't see anything. But Pellegrini just scored. I think we're 1-0 down. Are they saying it's an offside? He wasn't even close to being offside. I could have told you that. It is 1-0 to PSG then. The Pellegrini goal has finally counted after about 7 replays. Half time, and Marcelo Acuna's mistake has meant PSG are 1-0 up. We are all over them. We are all over them. There is a goal in this for us. I'm going to just get the assistant to do the team talk. I'm going to keep Acuna on because I think if anyone's going to do something, I don't know what that big white slash across the screen was. I think if anyone's going to do something, Acuna could be that guy, maybe from another free kick. Neymar with a free kick for PSG. Savic, edge of the area, goes for Cole, takes a couple of deflection and Savic has made it 2-0. The match is basically over now, isn't it? 65% possession and we're 2-0 down. How are we 2-0 down? Throw on for Hassan. Ilhatran into Savic. Once again, curls it in. It's come off someone's head, that looked like. It's 3-0. The match is definitely over. Collignon is going to be coming off because he's on a 6.2. Acuna is going to be coming off because he's on a 6.2. We're just having a bad game, aren't we? We're just having a bad game. Let's just do those two for the moment. Maybe just get a goal. I'd like a goal now in a cup final. I'll take that. Ferreira's throw to no one of ours. Why do we do throws like that? Inara with the ball, he's going to make it 4. He goes for goal. Gerrits just about saves that. And that was the whole highlight. Giving them a show some passion with 10 minutes to go. They look a bit fired up. I don't think it's going to make a single bit of difference though, is it? This is the problem with the French League. PSG are far, far too good. Most other teams in that league, we could beat. On our day, we could beat them. PSG, we don't have a chance. It's PSG and Monaco are the two teams that just walk the league every single year. And I don't know how we're ever going to catch them. And especially if they're deciding to play full-strength sides against USL Dunkerque in the Coupe de la Ligue final, that's just really harsh. We're going to lose 3-0 in an away match as well, which also isn't fair. I mean, at least we got here. Look how dejected the players are. I don't want to see this. They're not going to celebrate that much, are they? They've won that every year, probably. 4 shots. 1 shot on target. That's all we had. We had so much possession. Just didn't do anything with it at all. Well, next year, we're not going to be in the Europa League, are we? Although, I don't know if we finish second in this. I'm not sure. I think it goes down to the next position in the league now. But we do get a little bit of prize money. I guess that's kind of all we can really take from this, isn't it? Dunkirk defeat in the Coupe de la Ligue final. I mean, at least we got there. At least we got there. PSG lift the cup. How many times have they won the Coupe de la Ligue? Let's have a quick look. Since the game started, how many times have PSG won it? 4. They won it 4 times now. 3 in a row, then Marseille, then Nantes, and then they won it again, just beating us. They don't need to win that trophy, do they? They win the Coupe de France every year as well. This is ridiculous. PSG, right? PSG are breaking the French league. That's what I'm taking from this. The very, very dull silver lining, I guess, of the cloud that is the League Cup final. We get £2.15 million, which actually puts us financially back into the black. Goalless Kvin Radza, 16 matches. 16 matches without finding the net. You're a goal scorer, mate. The squad got £37,500 shared amongst them. Good job on them. At least we come up as the biggest overachievers. It was a competition to remember for Dunkirk, who thrilled everyone with their performances. Sure did. Right, let's have a look quickly at the finances. £1.4 million in the black. Look at that. We are not getting that money next year, though. That is going to do it then for this episode. There are 6 league matches left to play, and I'm thinking probably what we're going to do. Normally I do the final 3, but I think because we're safe, we might just do the final 2 games of the season. So Bordeaux and St Etienne. Despite the fact that I'm a little bit dejected right now after losing that match, badly as well. We lost pretty badly. What money did we get for that being on TV? No, the home team. Why did the home team get money for it? Anyway, because I'm a little bit annoyed, this match this episode kind of feels a bit disappointing, but we beat Montpellier. We're 14th in Ligue 1. We've basically guaranteed ourselves Ligue 1 football next season. Hopefully, by next episode, we're comfortably maybe sat, 12th? Maybe we can get up to 12th in the table. I don't think it's unrealistic. 11th is probably the highest we can finish in the league. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019. We didn't win the Coupe de la Ligue, but we're staying in Ligue 1. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I'll be back next time for the final 2 games of the Ligue 1 season.